Hey guys, ManagerHD here, and I'm charging at you with my first 10.0.0 video for the new Pixel Gun 3D update, which is the Campaign World 3. Now this is really exciting. I've waited a long time, and I know many of you have before for this new world. It's really good. I know there's only 5 levels, but you get a gun at the end of it, and yeah, it looks quite good fun. So this is just my sort of quick guide for each of the levels. I've time-lapsed it a bit. My recommendation for this, take out the pea shooters if you can. If you've got a taser, then it's kind of easy, and avoid the thorns. They don't do too much damage to you, but you don't want to keep walking into them continuously. The bats are also annoying. They didn't seem to do much damage to me, but it's good to get rid of them because they all clump together. Other than that, this level is fairly easy. Of course, it's only level 1. You need to get 30 stars from the previous 2 worlds in order to unlock World 3. But yeah, this is quite exciting. There you have it. Just finished the first level. Still got the old background from level 1, which is quite nice. Got 2 stars on that. Yeah, so these are the new comics. The bosses are also quite unique. There was a giant spider. I think you just were able to make that out at the end, which was pretty cool. It was certainly a surprise the first time I did it, so that's pretty cool. The second level is like inside a wizard's place. There's that throne from the background that was in an update when the knife-only map was released. Yeah, you can get the coin from that. I think I already mentioned that. Other than that, you just got to avoid the projectiles. There are these like guardians that guard the boss. If you shoot with a blast weapon down underneath them, then the blast will kill them, because you can't really shoot them. It makes sense, they've got armor on. So yeah, basically that's pretty much that level. It's one of the shortest, I believe, because you only have to kill about 25 monsters compared to the others. Well, I mean, they're not really monsters. Oh, wait, no, those ones are. Yeah, those ones are. I'm getting confused with other levels that are coming up soon. But I like the design. They're probably my favourite designed monsters I've seen in Pixel Gun 3D because of the way they've got armour. Yeah, they look quite nice. So this is the third level. In the space area, there is no gravity, although the map has itself originally. This is kind of a recreation. That, as you can see, there's no like second point. One of the tactics I found was to stand on the very, very blue bit, because that way all the monsters come towards you. That level's kind of easy. The aliens have got guns, like similar to the ones you get from completing the second world, or what you used to. I don't know if you still get it anymore. They shoot those at a reasonable distance, but as long as you're on that blue bit, they still walk towards you, and with any decent weapon, they're down pretty fast. So yeah, just let you read these comic strips. This is by far the hardest level. It took me about 3 or so attempts, and as you can see, I used the invisibility potion, simply because these guys get hard. There's quite a few of them, and after a while they've got Armageddons too, so they just constantly shoot you, and it drains your health. So I use a mech and a turret because I really don't want to die. I use quite a lot of power-ups during that round. So I know there are complimentary gems that I got for free, but either way, that's quite a few. I used quite a lot of gems on that level in general. Sometimes I fell off the edge, other times it was just because the enemies swarm over you, and they've got jetpacks, so they can fly. Not as far as you can, but they can fly. So this is the final comic part, and as you can see, Pixel Gun World in the background with the creator's computer. I quite like the art style they've got here. Yeah, it's a lot different to Pixel Gun because it's not pixely, but I enjoyed the story for the second. What am I talking about? The third world. There's a little bit of an Oculus Rift reference there. Well, not reference, but similar. This is kind of like the old arena where you just run around in circles continuously, which is it's kind of fun. The dragons are a bit hard to kill because I don't really know. I couldn't shoot them directly. It seemed to glitch through them, but at the same time, like shooting below them, they were above the ground, so I was stuck with the last guy for quite a bit. Then I put the video back down to normal, just to show you the final boss, so to speak. His attacks are pretty simple. I didn't really let him get touched. I didn't get touched by him at all, but he can just teleport forwards a short distance. I think once or twice I do lose where he is, like there. But for the most part, as long as you keep a standard pace, that's kind of fine. My gameplay is quite a bit laggy. I am working on trying to change that. That'll come soon. But as you can see, there we go. There's the new gun, and that concludes the third world in the campaign mode for Pixel Gun. So it says I got 15 gold coins and 0 gems. I 3-starred it on normal. Got quite a bit of XP, but I don't notice my money going up at all. I'm pretty sure you are meant to get gems as well, and I don't believe I got any. Well, I certainly didn't get coins, because there's no way you can go from minus 13 to 2. That's just a bit odd. But yeah, this is like the conclusion to the third world, and it sets it up for the next one. So you're going to become the bug, which sounds really cool. Maybe it'll incorporate even more Pixel Gun world references. I'm really excited for that game. Just quickly looking ahead, this is the new gun, the _OX bad code hashtag. Looks quite a good gun compared to some of the others. I will be making a gun review of that video soon, so thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you liked this playthrough of the third world, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.